Hey, we're here with Brenleigh Knutson with Life Lived Naturally, and I'm so excited. Brenleigh is like the master of all things essential oils. Actually, she ran a course through Hip Lives last month, and I know she's got some great things up her sleeve for all you do-it-yourselfers and those that don't know much about oil, including myself. So hi, Brenleigh.
Hi, how's it going?
Good, thanks.
Good,
So,
thanks for having me.
You're locking down with your oils, eh?
I'm locking down with my oils. I'm so excited to be here because I feel like there's so many people that are still trying to understand what they actually are and how they work. And I feel like in the last couple of years, though we've used essential oils in our lives for so many centuries, I feel like they've kind of started to boom again. And now it's this big industry. So I feel like there's a lot of like questions surrounding them. So I'm excited.
Yeah. I'll raise my hand because I know I'm one of those ones that gets it but doesn't get it. I mean, I see you put them in everything. So I know that you're going to kind of show us some ways that we can use it in our home. And I think you're right with holistic health and doing things, with sanitization, purification, and really hygienic with no toxins. This is the way to go.
I feel like it's such a life choice, right? To transition your products in your house, but it doesn't have to be overwhelming. It doesn't have to be like a one day where you kind of switch everything out of your house. It can be a transition slowly and on your own terms, and it can be affordable as well. So I think that people need to know that. So I'm excited.
Good. Awesome. Right. So what do you have for us?
So to do like a little bit of an intro to me, so whoever doesn't know me, my name is Brenleigh. I own Life Lived Naturally, and I started it a couple years ago when I really started to invest more in my health and my kids. And I think that many of us who have children, it's no longer just about us. It's now our choices that we make for our kids to be better and do better and be more knowledgeable about the products that we're using in our home and on our children. And so that's kind of where my company started. And I'm really excited because I think that essential oils has clearly taken over my home in every single.
I love that, by the way. It's stunning.
I think that one thing I will tell anyone who is using or has not used or whatever essential oils is if you don't have them in front of your face on a regular basis, you won't use them.
Like a spice rack.
Exactly like a spice rack. So they have to be in your face at all times, whether that's your bathroom or your kitchen, so that it's easy for you to grab them. So that's one thing
Collection.
I do. Yeah. So yeah, for the beginners, I'll do like a quick kind of 101, and it will kind of give you a really good basis of what an essential oil is and why I think that we need them in every single household in the world. So I mean, our skin is the largest organ that we have on our bodies, and whatever it comes into contact with, it absorbs into our bloodstream very quickly, like between 20 to 30 seconds. And so you have to really think about what we're using, especially as women, on a daily basis. Makeup, body lotions, shampoo, conditioner, baby lotions for our kids, and diaper creams, and the list goes on, right? So I think that at that point, when we really think about it that way, it's easier to make a better educated decision to choose something that works, it's still affordable for us, and that it's actually just cleaner. So another little point is we have over like 80,000 different toxins that we're exposed to on a regular basis, whether that's our cleaning supplies and everything else I kind of touched on. And it just kind of continues, especially through fragrance. I am guilty of it. I love perfume. I haven't had it in a couple of years because it was my big like switch and ditch that I really decided to kind of switch and use essential oils. And it was a process for me, so I can feel the ladies that are like, absolutely not, I won't do that.
But and air fresheners too, right? I mean, it's the same.
Yeah. The same thing. And I mean, a lot of the stuff that comes in our perfumes and air fresheners are synthetic. They're chemicals to make that smell of lemon or to make that rose smell that we all love, or vanilla in a candle. But at the end of the day, it's a chemical. And the only way that a candle can burn that smell is by burning off a chemical now into your home and in your space of your house where you're, unfortunately right now, we're all kind of stuck in. So even more now is like the best decision you can make is to put a diffuser in your home, right? So that's kind of
you've got one in every room, don't you?
I do have one in every room. I am that crazy person. But come on, you can have a different, this is like candles, right? You can have a smell in every single room of your house. My kids like to choose their own scents at night. I love a diffuser. My favorite spot in my whole house is my bathroom because when you have a shower, it now becomes this steam room of essential oils and steam, and you're in the shower, and it's just like it's like your own little mini spa.
Okay, so I'm going to stretch here. Would a eucalyptus in the bathroom during a steam help for like immunity? Yes, I'm catching on.
Yeah, so one of the, and to kind of jump in, is one of the products that I love to sell for people that are just starting out. It's called a starter kit. I think that sometimes buying essential oils can be overwhelming, especially this day and age, because there's so many different companies now trying to capitalize on it. It's a money-making machine, but unfortunately, because the essential oil world right now is unregulated, right? There's no rules. There's just people are making products and they're selling them. That does not mean that the product is good. It just means that they've created it and they're making a couple dollars off of it.
Snake essential oil.
Exactly. It's seed to seal. Like it's using the best products to get the best results in the end, right? So unfortunately, because it's unregulated, and this is the crazy part, anyone can create an essential oil, and they can, as long as there is 5% of that essential oil, let's say lavender, in the bottle, they can say it's 100% pure. It's not against the law. It's completely legit, and it's a scary thought because let's use lavender. Lavender is an anti-inflammatory. It's great for cuts, burns, skin irritations, anything like that. And if you put a lavender that's not 100% pure, and maybe they've put some fillers in it or some extra chemicals to take down the cost of creating that lavender, and now you're putting it on your skin topically, it can only actually make a burn worse. It could actually cause the complete opposite of what you're looking for it to do.
I bet there's nightmare stories of people just, taking that.
People are using these on their kids, right? And so that's a really scary thing, is these parents think they're doing good and their intent is there. Their good intentions is 100% there, but unfortunately the companies aren't there to support those intentions. So it's good, a little bit scary. So that's kind of where I come in, is where I think the essential oils are missing is the education piece. Is the piece to tell people what is a good product and what isn't. And there are definitely a couple out there that are great. I personally am obsessed with Young Living. I think that they are the only company in the world that create a product from harvesting and actually distilling the plant or seed or bush, whatever they're actually doing, all the way to getting it on your front doorstep. Most companies do use third parties. They don't own their own farms, and so I love that. I love companies that are willing to kind of get their hands dirty. And
are they Canadian?
No, so they were originally created in the States. They have a farm in every country in the world now, which is pretty awesome, because they're not only giving jobs to people in those countries, but they're again getting their hands dirty. So, and they came to Canada quite a while ago, but they're in almost every country now. So I think there's only 2 that they're not in. So it's pretty awesome.
Cool.
Yeah. So that's my passion. That's where those kind of come from, and why I think purity is so important. And the biggest thing that I have people come to me and say, well, why would I buy a $29 bottle of lavender when I can buy it for $6 at the dollar store or at Winners or at Costco? And that's always my answer.
Why? Yeah.
Do you want the results, or do you want to save a couple dollars and then again and later on have to go buy the good version anyway? So
yeah.
So yes. That's my rant on why essentially.
So no placebo over here. This is the real deal, guys. So what do you get in this starter kit?
Yeah. So, all right. There are 11 of the top essential oils, and really why this was created was to make it easy for people. We didn't want people to be like, I have no idea what oil I should get. I don't know where to start. It's confusing and overwhelming. So we created this beautiful starter kit that comes with, there's another one that gets to come with it as well. There's 11 of them. So you're looking at oils that you might even already know how to use, like peppermint and lavender and lemon. You think that you know how to use lemon. There are so many more ways than you can imagine. And so I want to talk about a couple of them, because there's a few that I couldn't not live without, and I really want to share those with you guys. So let's talk about frankincense. I
knew you were going to say, I was like, she's going to say frankincense. She's going to say frankincense.
I cannot live without.
Brenleigh's obsessed with frankincense.
Oh my God, this little bottle is like the best thing for your skin. And I've been always someone that suffered from skin issues. It just was as a teenager, and I mean, as an adult now, I'm doing much better. But as moms, we get something called melasma, right? That dark circles around your forehead, or some people get it on their upper lip. It depends on the person, but skin discoloration, unevenness, rosacea, like if you have blotchiness, this is just your best friend, and it's very expensive. So this little bottle here, and even to a 15 ml, you're looking at between like $70 to $100.
But you use like just a bit, right? Like it's
so little, but this is the thing again, when you're using something that's pure, you need 1 drop of this. So this is going to last you a really long time. Right. But why I love this kit is because we include it in the kit. So
amazing.
That value is already there, right?
Yeah.
So it's an anti-inflammatory. It's great for your immunity. So these they can be used in just so many different ways that it's not like frankincense only is for your skin and lavender is only. So I like that each one has their own kind of why they were created, but it starts to branch out into so many other things.
I had never heard of frankincense before, except for the nativity story. And I think if it's good enough for baby Jesus, it's good enough for me. So
that should be on your business card for sure. It's good for baby Jesus. It's good for you.
Amazing. So that's pretty much, I mean, I don't know what the starter kit goes for, but that's a huge value of it. And you get 8, right?
No, you get 11.
11. Oh.
11. So you got, and I'll just quickly, because obviously it would take us a long time to go through each one, but you're looking at frankincense, lemon. We have something called copiaba, which is a complete replacement for Tylenol, ibuprofen. It's an amazing anti-inflammatory, and it's the only thing I use for my kids' teething, and it works like a charm.
That goes with plants, not pills. I love it.
Yes, it's perfect. Peppermint Panaway is one of my favorites as well. So it's a blend. So you have like peppermint, wintergreen. I put this on topically. I was a competitive gymnast. I have a really bad back. And we include these in the actual kit, this little roller bottle here. You can actually stick directly in the bottle and just rub it wherever you're in pain, wherever your muscles are sore, maybe after a massage. And it instantly like that, what's that product people use?
Voltaren.
Well, yeah, it's like a really cooling cream that people use for their muscles. This is your natural replacement. So I love that that's included too.
Could you put it on your temples, or is that too close for like migraines and things like that?
I do, because I get really bad migraines, and I find
me too
a great reliever. The back of your neck, maybe the forehead right here. Just honestly, any essential oil, for safety tip that I learned the hard way, if you ever get this in your eyes, any of the oils, never wash it out with water. Water and oil don't mix very well.
That's true.
So a little tip is you just grab a carrier oil, anything, coconut oil, avocado oil, and literally just put a little drop at the end of your eye, and it pulls it right out of your eye. So
interesting.
Kind of draws it out instead of using water. So there's your tip of the day.
There you go.
It goes all the way from another one called RC that is every parent should have in their home. It's like your homemade Vicks vapor rub. So it stands for respiratory congestion. So if you are stuffed up, put this in your diffuser in the bathroom. So it just drains your sinuses out. In your bedroom, if you can't stop coughing. I know us little ones, I have been that mom who has my kids' crib on and like an angle with phone books underneath. That's phone books. We don't have this, but books underneath. And you're trying to like get them to stop coughing and make them drink water. This is an amazing substitute for all of those tricks.
Awesome. Could you put it in like steam water and put your head over it and just like inhale it too?
Definitely. Yeah. A big full bucket of hot water, put a couple drops in, and the old school blanket over top. Yes, absolutely.
We're old school. You just talked about phone books. Got to bring it back.
I did. I don't think I've used a phone book, obviously, in a very long time. The other one that I have to touch on, because I think that if I could give away free bottles of this to every single person, I would, because this would hook you, is called Purification. Okay. So as someone who's a little bit OCD of a cleaner in their house, this sucks odors out of anything. So you put it in your hockey bags, in your gym bag.
I've seen you put it in your garbage cans.
Yes. Diaper genies. Like I just put a paper towel on the bottom. You put a couple drops of this, and every time you open that garbage or you change your diaper genie or you roll the toilet paper, you can put it on the little drops on the inside of your toilet paper roll. It's just constantly like bringing that smell of freshness and lemon into your house, and it's so lovely.
I think my cats overheard that and they'd like one for their litter. Thanks.
Yeah. Glitter. There's another one. Thanks, Ames. You can put it nearby, so it's not so
It's nearby. I had to. That sounds great.
And then because we like to share the love, we created this kit to give away a bunch of freebies as well. So this is the beautiful kind of box that it comes in. Once you open it, you got your oils, but we want to share the love. So we're giving away free hand sanitizer. We're giving away packets of this thing called Ningxia that is like your immunity boosting cocktail for the day. My kids don't get juice anymore. They drink this on a daily basis, and it's full of vitamins, and it's really, really great substitute for juice. So
great. I've seen you use orange too. I want to talk about orange because you said lemon and we haven't mentioned orange, but I see you drop it in a lot of foods and stuff, especially for your kids. So
I love cooking with essential oils. It's so easy, and you should see my kitchen windowsill. It's just covered in them. But things like, lemon, orange, lime, tangerine. I feel like I'm not a big water drinker. I really struggle with that on a daily basis. I don't like the flavor. It's bland. And so I put essential oils in mine. Orange is a huge one for me. And again, it has great medical properties. So let's take lemon, for example. It's an appetite suppressant. So if you're trying not to eat as much, this is a really great option for you along with peppermint. And for me, I work a lot and I'm always on the move. Obviously, COVID can restrict that a bit, but I still go into an office and I like to bring my little lemon or orange essential oil bottle because I can't bring one with me and cut it up with a knife and a cutting board. And
yeah,
so it's a good.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. So the starter kit, how do we get it? What does it go for? And what if somebody's looking just maybe to connect with you and find out more information? I know you had that master class, but are you offering any other kind of one-on-ones? And what's kind of the next steps for people?
Yeah. So the kit's value, if you broke it kind of down, is about $420. Obviously, that's a little bit more than we wanted. So we created this kit. It's $199. And that comes directly to your door. So again, it's nice that way as well. And it also comes with a diffuser of your choice. So you either can choose this, or we have a secondary one as well that has a little bit more features. So like 11 different lights you can choose from. It's a little bit fancier. So you can just choose one of those for free as well. It comes with the package. So
that's great.
I also do one-on-one consulting for people that are just not really sure. They don't understand really how they would integrate this into their life. And it's never something where I wanted to sell a product to someone and then walk away. I like to stay invested, and you can reach me by email or text message anytime. I know a lot of my clients have so many questions of like, I have no idea how to use this. How do I do it again? What is this for?
It's the and again, because you'll say it and I've heard everything and took it in, then I'll be like, oh, which one was that? So just have that reach you out kind of aspect. That's fantastic. And you're pretty active on Instagram, right? So is that a good place to contact you?
DMs, yeah. I mean, I think we're in the world of social media, and you can really connect with anyone through way too many platforms. So you're checking too many, but I'm always a constant resource, and I love that. So yeah. So it's Brenleigh at lifelivnaturally.com and at Brenleigh Chandler for Instagram. And I'm sure that you can kind of post that with a video as well.
Yes, I will. Awesome. Yeah. I'm so happy to, I mean, actually even the frankincense too, because I thought about it at Christmas time. I thought of you as one of the wise men, and I knew we were going to connect and get the 411 on that. So I'll put your email address and your social media contacts up there, and I really appreciate you showing what your goods, some of them. And yeah, the wellness kit is going to go to somebody very lucky, and I can't put my name in for that, unfortunately, but I am excited to see who gets it and their feedback, and I really appreciate what you do and what you've taught me and everybody else.
Sounds good. Well, thanks for having me. And the wellness kit, quickly, it has 3 really good items that I'm excited to give away. I have immunity roller that is full of thieves that I've talked about. It's a really great blend. A lavender linen spray and a surprise essential oil. So yeah.
The lavender spray, pillow, bedtime.
Oh, 30 minutes before bed, you spray this. I do it. Actually, I use this for my entire house, not just my bed. But like, you can spray it on your clothes in your walk-in closet. But your bed is so lovely because lavender just helps you trigger the melatonin in your body, and it's a great sleep inhibitor. So spray it on your.
Yeah, I am listening. I read your stuff and I'm picking up as I go now. I love it.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Well, I will put that out there, and somebody lucky will get that. And thanks again. It's always great to talk to you about this stuff. And next month, we're going to dive a little bit deeper with her cleaning products, so that you can also get your home, purified and hygienic and sanitized and all those great things with oils as well.
Sounds great.
Thanks, Brenleigh.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.